Given the current market's rising rates and stubborn inflation, the International Air Transport Association, that is IATA, has forecast that global airlines will make $9.8 billion in net profit in 2023, up from a December forecast of $4.7 billion. This is despite the fact that the global economy is expected to slow down this year. Hello and welcome to Varindia News Hour. Despite economic uncertainties, people are flying to reconnect, explore and do business. Airports are busier, hotel occupancies is rising, local economies are reviving and the airline industry has moved into profitability. Stronger profitability was supported by cargo revenues, China's reopening and lower jet fuel prices, IATA's Director General Willie Walsh said in a statement. There are a number of factors that are contributing to the expected increase in airline profits. First, the global air travel market is expected to grow by 5.5% in 2033, which would be the fastest pace of growth since 2019. Secondly, jet fuel prices are expected to remain relatively low, which will help to reduce airlines' costs. Thirdly, airlines are taking steps to reduce their costs, such as by retiring old aircraft and negotiating lower fuel prices. However, there are also some risks to the airline industry in 2023. The global economy is expected to slow down, which could lead to a decline in air travel demand. Additionally, the war in Ukraine could disrupt air travel in Europe and could lead to higher fuel prices. Overall, the outlook for the airline industry in 2023 is positive. However, there are some risks that could dampen the industry's performance. Here are some of the factors that are contributing to the expected increase in airline profits. Number 1, growth in air travel. The global air travel market is expected to grow by 5.5% in 2023, which could be the fastest pace of growth since 2019. This growth is being driven by a number of factors including a strong global economy, rising incomes, and increased demand for leisure travel. Number 2, low jet fuel prices. Jet fuel prices are expected to remain relatively low in 2023. This is due to a number of factors including a surplus of oil production and a weak global economy. Low jet fuel prices will help to reduce airlines' costs and boost their profits. Number 3, cost-cutting measures. Airlines are taking steps to reduce their costs in order to improve their profitability. These measures include retiring old aircrafts, negotiating lower fuel prices, and reducing staff costs. The industry's main lobby group expects 4.35 billion people to travel by air this year, not far off the 4.54 billion passengers who flew in 2019. The fact that the industry could survive demonstrates the resilience and determination and the actions that have been taken. The fact is, air travel has rebounded even as higher inflation and rising interest rates weigh on spending by businesses and consumers in other areas. Let's look into today's headlines. Government is planning to shut down MTNL. The central government is planning to shut down the debt-laden telecom operator Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited, that is MTNL. The government plans to shift MTNL's staff and operations to Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. According to a report, MTNL books have almost 40,000 crores in debt. This is a drastic shift from the previous plan of the government to merge the two entities. Oppo, OnePlus and Realme to become independent entities in India. China's BBK, the parent company of Oppo, OnePlus and Realme, has reportedly restructured its Indian business to make the three brands independent entities. BBK seems cautious of the way the government is taking action against Chinese companies and therefore wants to separate the three businesses. Notably, India is one of the biggest markets for Chinese smartphone giants. Amid financial crunch, Byju launches AI models. Byju has introduced AI-based learning models to enhance user outcomes and expand its offerings, aiming to attract students and optimize expenses. The company launched 3 AI models called Badri, Math GPT, and Teacher GPT bundled under Byju's WIZ and claimed that it had a 90% accuracy rate. This comes amidst conflicts with lenders as Byju awaits much-needed funding. Nasscom releases guidelines for responsible AI. Nasscom has released a set of guidelines for defining the responsible use of generative artificial intelligence. These guidelines are aimed at researchers, developers, and users of generative AI models and apps. They emphasize on conducting comprehensive risk assessments and maintaining internal oversight throughout the entire lifecycle of a generative AI solution. The Nasscom guidelines seek to try to mitigate the harm of generative AI. Apple's iOS 17 feature to warn user if anyone tries to send unsolicited nude pictures. Apple's new iOS 17 has introduced a feature that will warn people when someone attempts to send them unsolicited nudes. The sensitive content warning would help adult users avoid seeing unwanted nude images and videos. Besides, the tech giant is also expanding communication safety, a feature aimed at protecting children to cover sending and receiving content via AirDrop, contact posters, and FaceTime messages. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to Varindia News Magazine. You can download the Varindia app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.